is a website that allows you to test your students and assess their understanding of the lessons that you taught. So what you need to do is go to MCScoring.com, and you would need to create a new account. Once you create a new account, you click Admin Login, and that's where you would log in every time you want to give your students an assessment or evaluate it. On the left right here we have tests that I've given my students. In order to create a new test, you come over here and you type a test name, you give a login, the one that you would give to your students, and a password. You would also give a URL, and this is where you put your key. Once you do that, you click create. I've done a sample one for you so that you can see what that looks like. The test name is what appears over here on the side. The login is what you give your students. So sample 1 is what I've gotten in there. You can type anything though, and then the password I have is sample. The URL we create all of our tests in Google Docs. So we go over to Google Docs and we create a test, and you type up the test questions, and then you need to get the link. So you come over here to where it says share, click share, and this is where you grab the link. You can copy that link. You want to make sure that anyone who has the link can view it. You don't want them to be able to edit it or comment, so just view it. So we click anyone with the link. We don't put it on public because we just want our students to have access to it. So once you grab the link, copy and paste it, done. Then you come over here and in URL you put the link right there. Your key does not have to have numbers or spaces in it. You just type in the key as you see it. And then you click update. If you need to change your key, it's super easy to change it, and you just click update, and then you'll see where it says updated up there. Once your students have taken the test, then you will have their scores down here. Now obviously these are not real scores, but we can sit here on a quick glance and we can say that Joseph did not know what he was doing at all, and none of the students were really truly successful. If we want to see exactly which ones Mary missed, we can say that she missed 4, 5, and 9. See exactly which ones. If we want to look at each individual question as a whole, we click on the stats button. Every single student in the room got number 1 right. So that's absolutely wonderful. So obviously we don't need to go over this question again. But if we're examining our information, we can say number 5 and number 6 are really, really weak, and obviously we need to go over these again with our students. We tend to have our students write down the answers on a sheet of paper, just because sometimes students do not click the answer like they should, so it'll say blank over here on the side. I don't think any of these have a blank on there, but it would say blank. Well, if they've got the answer written down, we still count it. And also, and just in case you end up losing the Wi-Fi, if we go back and we look at this testing data, so this is what your screen would look like after your students have taken the test. What would it look like for students to take this test? So if we want them to see it, my test is sample 1. My password is sample. I click submit, and then I've got to put my name in. So if my name is John, obviously I use that one a lot, Smith. Other info it's random. It doesn't really affect anything. And this is what they're going to see, so that you can see who else is logged in. And I can click 1. I'm going to skip 2 because I don't know the answer to that one. And then I'm going to click C for all the rest of these, or maybe that one. So that you can see what the end test looks like on the student's end of this. So at the end of the test, once they click the last one, and they can also jump from to different questions. So if they skip one, if I need to go back to number 2 that I don't know, Then I click submit. Now sometimes down here on the bottom of the screen you'll get your Wi-Fi, you got kicked off the network. If you come up here and you click refresh, it will usually throw you back to exactly the last question that you were at. I've never had it not put you back to where you go. Once you click submit, thank you, your scores have been submitted, and then you go back to the main page so that you can see instantly you can see exactly what the students made on their test. I come over to the sample test. John Smith made a 22 that time. And 2 is blank, but there's all the other ones that I got wrong, or that John Smith got wrong. If you have any questions, you just let me know.